You're busy, we totally get it. You want the essential insights fast. That's what we do here on the Deep Dive. Today, we're doing something maybe a little different. We're looking at an astrological forecast.
Interesting. Which one?
It's for May 2nd, 2025, from Tarot by Heisey.
Ah, okay. I know that source.
Right. And our mission, as always, is to kind of cut through the jargon, the cosmic noise, and give you the practical takeaways, the key themes for your day.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So what's the main vibe for May 2nd, according to them?
The forecast really seems to highlight this core theme of leading with your heart, also your imagination, and what feels like your higher wisdom, maybe, your intuition.
Leading with the heart. Okay.
Yeah, but interestingly, it also suggests that really digging deep into how you're feeling right now might not be the best move on the specific day.
Huh. So if you're feeling a bit weird or off, maybe just let it be.
Yeah.
Don't overanalyze.
Exactly. That seems to be the advice. There's a potential for your logical mind and your emotions to be a little out of sync.
Okay, that disconnect. Yeah. And the forecast also mentions potential frustration. Like getting bogged down in small facts or figures could kind of block deeper conversations.
Right, getting stuck on the nitty-gritty instead of the bigger picture.
Precisely. It's a nudge to maybe avoid getting too hung up on details and also be aware of, your own assumptions coloring how you talk to people.
That's always a good reminder, isn't it?
Definitely.
Now, the forecast mentions a big aspect. Venus conjunct Neptune. Can you break that down for us? What's the essence of that in plain English?
Sure. So think Venus, that's often about love, relationships, beauty, what we value.
Right.
And Neptune is more about dreams, spirituality, illusions, sometimes confusion, but also inspiration.
Okay.
So that when they're conjunct or really close together, their energies kind of blend.
Yeah.
This can mean heightened sensitivity, more empathy, maybe a real spark in creativity.
That's nice.
It can be. You might feel more romantic, idealistic. There's even a hint of mystical or synchronistic stuff happening, unexpected things.
Ooh, okay. Is there a downside?
Well, yeah. The flip side is potentially a lack of discernment. Getting swept away, being maybe too easily influenced, rose-tinted glasses, perhaps.
Okay, so finding a balance.
Exactly. The advice seems to lean into prioritizing feeling good, but maybe with a touch of realism.
Got it. Embrace the inspiration, but keep your feet somewhat on the ground.
You've got it. And this actually connects to another interesting point they make. It suggests that this period isn't just about, pure escapist fantasy. It's potentially more about confronting illusions. Illusions we might hold about love or our self-worth or even just who we think we are.
Wow, okay. Confronting illusions. That sounds potentially heavy.
Could be, yeah. But the idea is that these illusions might start to crumble a bit. And while that might feel uncomfortable at first, it could lead to much greater self-honesty, more authenticity.
Authenticity.
And facing those truths we've maybe been avoiding. That could actually open the door for clearer, more transparent new connections.
So discomfort leading to positive change, potentially.
That seems to be the idea. Yeah.
The forecast also breaks down the day a bit. Morning versus evening energies. What's the heads up for the morning? It mentions a Cancer moon square Mercury.
Right. So square in astrology often points to tension or a challenge.
Okay.
You've got the moon in Cancer, very feeling-oriented, emotional security clashing essentially with Mercury, which is all about communication, logic, thinking.
So head versus heart conflict.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You might feel that internal tug of war, especially in the morning. Maybe finding it hard to express your feelings clearly or your thoughts and feelings just seem at odds.
Good to know. But it shifts later. There's an evening aspect mentioned. Cancer moon sextile Uranus. What does sextile mean here?
Sextile is generally more harmonious. It suggests an opportunity, a supportive flow between the planets involved.
Okay, so better vibes in the evening.
Potentially, yeah. With the emotional moon connecting nicely with Uranus, the planet of sudden insights, breakthroughs, individuality, the evening could bring those aha moments.
Oh, cool.
You might get a sudden flash of understanding, or maybe just a renewed appreciation for what makes you, you, or what makes others unique.
Embracing the quirks.
Exactly. The forecast kind of encourages you to embrace your quirkiness and trust those intuitive hits. They might be little signposts pointing towards a new chapter or path.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up. Big picture for May 2nd. Lead with intuition, imagination, but maybe don't get lost in analyzing every single feeling.
Right. Navigate that potential disconnect between head and heart.
And be open to illusions dissolving, leading to more authenticity. Plus, watch out for sudden insights later in the day.
That sums it up pretty well.
So what's the single most actionable piece of advice we can take away from this?
I think the core message really seems to be, give yourself permission to take a break from overanalyzing your feelings, especially if they feel messy or conflicted.
Step back a bit.
Yeah. Instead, try to lean into what inspires you, your intuition, that higher wisdom piece. But, and this is key, do it while staying grounded. See things as they are, not just how you wish they were.
Lead with heart and creativity, but keep it real.
Exactly.
Interesting stuff. Definitely some food for thought there. So, look, whether you follow astrology closely or just a bit curious, maybe on May 2nd, 2025, just observe. Notice if any of these themes pop up in your day, that head-heart dance, challenging assumptions, those unexpected ideas. See if it resonates.
Always a good chance for a bit of self-reflection, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, hopefully this deep dive gave you a useful, concise snapshot of the potential energies for that day.